Yep, that's me on the kid's ATV. I'm on the way to deliver blunts to a customer that's 4 hours away. And if you're like me, you might be asking yourself, how'd I get here? It all started the other day when we noticed an issue with fulfillment.
You know, no matter how fast we pack orders, if there's a delay from the post office, our smokers are forced to wait. But what if there was a faster way? A way to do same-day delivery.
So we've been selling our cigars online for the past 4 years, and we've gotten super fast at packing orders. But no matter how fast we pack orders, we're still at the whim of the post office. Best case scenario, it lands after 2 days and it makes us look good. Worst case scenario, it gets delayed and someone's forced to smoke corporate flavored leafs, making us look bad. And there's nothing worse than corporate flavored leafs. So I had the idea, what if I could deliver a package to someone the same day they ordered? It sounds amazing on paper, right? But we're a small business, so we really can't afford a plane ticket to a random location like that.
I'd also need to be prepared to take this journey at any moment's notice, because if someone orders and I miss it, I'm screwed.
So I went back to brainstorming when my girlfriend asked,
why don't you just drive to someone?
Drive to someone? That could work. All I'd have to do is hop in the car and go. Nah, that's too easy. If I'm making the journey, I want it to be a journey I'll never forget. And what's more epic than a grown man delivering cigars to a customer on a... Do you have any children's tricycles? $80 later, we were one step closer to making one of our customers smile. But first, let's build it and see how it works.
This is not gonna work.
So I hopped back in the car because I had a new plan. Check out this bad boy. But in order to document this journey, I need to do some modifications. And one thing I've always heard is that the journey is more important than the destination. So because of that, I took this very seriously. Things were starting to come together and I was really getting excited until someone asked the most important question.
Are you gonna name the bike?
Am I gonna name the bike? What kind of stupid question is Meet the Perler Express?
You know, like the Polar Express?
This is the first custom blunt delivery tricycle. In fact, this is the only 21 plus children's delivery tricycle.
So before we hop in the deep end, I want to test two things. One, how fast can it go? And two, can it brake?
With a top speed of 4 miles an hour, depending on how far the order is, this could possibly take all day.
Gang, I think it's ready.
With the Perler Express ready to chug full steam ahead, the stars were aligning. All we had to do was wait. So I told our team,
if anyone orders locally, let me know immediately.
After a few long weeks, it happened.
Paxton, it's time.
Someone ordered?
They did, over in Hyde Park.
Oh.
So our office is right here, and the final destination's all the way over here. It looks like I can take Bayshore almost the whole way down. Wait, you don't know Bayshore? Let me catch you up to speed. This is Bayshore. It's a legendary 4.5 mile windy street with beautiful views of the bay, hence the name. It's got historic houses, amazing walking trails, and it was even in a video game called The Crew where you could drive on Bayshore.
But if I'm gonna ride this thing all day to deliver a package, I might as well have some fun. So here are my 3 side quests. 1, I wanna roll and smoke a blunt on this bike. 2, I wanna try to catch a fish. And 3, I wanna befriend a dog. But Paxton, how are you gonna get all this done? It's time for a bag tour.
Today I'm bringing a
Pack of hot dogs, hook remover, fishing pole, pack of cigars, bag of dog treats, bag of weed, a lighter, a copy of B-Movie, and 1 Martinelli's apple juice. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's hit the road. Alright, so I'm about 2.5 miles from my destination. If I want this to be a successful trip, I might as well start early on my side quests. Let me just get across this busy street real quick.
Just kidding, I'm safe.
So if you didn't know, I'm kind of a pro roller. I could roll a blunt driving with one knee. I could roll a blunt in a tornado. Hell, I think I could roll a blunt while I'm driving this thing.
It was honestly easier than expected. I just had to make sure I didn't hit the walls.
Collection log slot completed.
For the next 20 minutes or so, I just rode, puffed, and enjoyed the scenery. It was quite relaxing. Most of the blunts I smoke are at the office, where 9 times out of 10, I'm usually underslept, overstressed, and getting yelled at by Maggie. But this was nice.
But not as nice as what I see ahead. Look at this fishing spot. It's like it was made for me.
Turns out they have these every quarter mile or so, and it made me feel a lot less special, but I didn't care because I had a mission, and that's going fishing. It's been years since I fished in an ocean. Growing up, I loved fishing. It was all we did during the summers, but now I'm an adult, and adults don't get summers, so this time for me was special.
It's so relaxing, I think I'm gonna roll another blunt. I'm sure fishing here is super illegal, so what's a little blunt gonna do? Make it more illegal?
But I puffed the blunt and enjoyed the nature until...
Holy shit. No fucking way. I caught a fish.
And just like that, I was back to the delivery.
To be honest, I completely forgot about the mission for a second.
I got completely lost in the waves.
It totally wasn't that second blunt that I smoked.
The rest of the trip was pretty uneventful. People were laughing, honking their horns, and taking videos. What, you don't see a grown man on Power Wheels often? But none of that bothered me because I had focus.
Focus on what, you say? Befriending a dog. I mean, I brought this whole bag of dog treats. I mean, who wouldn't want to be friends with me? If I'm being honest, I'd be scared of me too. But it's okay. For now, I'll just look out for some furry friends.
No, not those kind of furries.
But for now, I ride.
I find it funny that without a cameraman to get a cinematic shot like this, you also get a shot like this. Alright, back to the trip. So I was just riding along until I stumbled upon something that made me so happy. Originally, I was supposed to ride a tricycle, and that would have sucked. But riding a motor vehicle all day long, my ass hurt, so this was perfect. Rad transition. So this is where I'm supposed to make my turn, and I will 1000% be getting stared down by all the cars waiting.
Well, my delivery is just a few blocks ahead.
As I got closer to the end of my journey, I started to get emotional.
Having a chance to be out of the office to do an adventure like this is so much fun.
My brother and I have been working basically non-stop since we started our business. We've inspected a lot of cigars, and because of that, we've watched a lot of YouTube while we inspect. And I always thought making YouTube videos looked so much fun.
So for me to be able to take time out of the office to make a silly video like this, it's a dream come true. That was awkward.
All my brother and I wanted to do was make the best blunt wrap in the world. And it's even more a dream that other like-minded smokers appreciate the work that we're putting out. And I'm so excited because I'm about to meet one.
Shit, I don't think she's here.
So I decided to wait around and I swung on the porch. While I was waiting, I realized the house number was 420. It's like it was fate. After an hour or so, I heard someone.
Hello?
No way!
Paxton!
This is my buddy.
Oh! How's it going, buddy?
Back in college, I spent every day at his house hanging out. We used to ride around on mopeds, smoke blunts, and explore the city. I haven't seen him in 2 years, so it was awesome catching up. Since then, he started his own business, got married, bought a house, and had his first kid. And it made me realize that I need to check in with my loved ones, no matter how busy I am, because whether you like it or not, life goes on. Sadly, time was running up and I had to get back. So we had a photo shoot, said our goodbyes, and just like that, I was back on the road. You know, when I started this, I wanted it to be memorable. I've always heard people say the journey's more important than the destination, and I'm starting to think it's about the little things that make you smile along the way. And on my long drive back, I thought about my side quest and realized I'd failed. Even though I might be sad I didn't get to befriend a dog, it's okay, because upon my arrival, I was greeted with nothing but love and wet tongues.